Welcome guys. We have the 5 times world champion taking on Richard Rapport. You can see Richard looks at Magnus and smiles and talking about the venue of the tournament. Black starts to adjust his pieces and removes dirt from the board and shake of hands. Richard starts the clock and Magnus opens the game with e4, e6, d4, d5, and we have the exchange variation. Knight comes to f3, bishop d6 played by black, and Magnus thinks a bit and goes for h3, playing non-theoretically, and black thinks for a bit and plays knight e7, c4, and we have the Slav defense, knight c3, and black short castles. Magnus thinks for a while and plays bishop d3. And we have d takes c4, bishop takes c4, knight d7, short castles, knight comes to b6, bishop b3, and the black's knight can jump into the center. Yup, he does. Now white can take the knight. Let's see whether he takes or not. Or can play rook e1. Another option is to play bishop g5, attacking the queen. And he thinks for a bit and plays the move. f6 played by black, attacking the bishop. Bishop moves to d2. Bishop e3, e6 sorry, rook e1, attacking the bishop. Bishop comes to f7, knight e4, attacking the bishop. Rook moves to e8. Now you can take the bishop. Let's see what Magnus does. Or can play knight h4 and jump in the center. Magnus thinks for a while and plays a4. And black instantly plays a5. Knight takes bishop and queen takes bishop. Rook takes rook. And you can't take with the rook because your pawn will be hanging then. Black has to take back with the bishop. Let's see. Yep, he does. Rook e1, attacking the bishop. Bishop moves to h5. Now you can easily take the pawn. Knight moves to h4. Rook e8, attacking the queen. Queen moves to c1. Now the a5 pawn is hanging. White can also defend it by playing rook a8. You can see the beautiful pin there by the bishop. Now Richard thinks for a bit about the choice and he plays it. Rook a8. Now Magnus thinks for a bit and plays knight f4, f5 sorry. Queen comes to d7, attacking the knight. Now knight can jump to g3, attacking the bishop. No, but white goes different and plays queen c5. This is the best move here because after takes you cannot take the queen because of the pin. What a move by Magnus Carlsen. And you can see the expressions of Richard Now this is so much critical position in chess sometimes. And now Richard is taking his time and plays king h8, just removing the pin. Now white can play g4, attacking the rook, attacking the bishop. Sorry. Now Magnus thinks a bit and attacks the bishop. You don't have to forget that your a5 pawn is hanging. Now bishop can move to g6 or g7. Yep. Magnus instantly takes the pawn. Knight moves to c8. And there is also a possibility of playing king to f8, and we have this mate in 1, because after rook takes pawn, black is completely lost. Now you have also this option. Let's see whether Magnus did it or not. He thinks for a while and plays this beautiful move, rook e1, threatening rook e8. Knight moves to d6, and you can see the bar here aside the board. Knight takes bishop, queen takes knight, bishop takes knight, and we have the b4 b5 over the board. If the queens are traded, then white is winning, so he has to protect the trade. Pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, and somehow white manages to trade the queens, then he will be winning. Then knight comes to e4. Just trade the knight, man. Yep, he does. Rook takes knight, h6 played by black, and you can see the pass one here, g3. Rook moves to d1. Now you have the check and you can win the queen. That's why he played this move. You can see they are playing very fast now, and the rooks are traded. You can see the pawn pin. You can see the adrenaline of the chess players, and black should moves his knight near the pawn, and he is doing that. Now if you give a check, then king moves to d8 and the position is drawn. Then that's why he gives a check first. Check, another check. He comes to b5. h4 played by black, so if there any check, he can move here. Yep. Magnus gives a check, pushes his pawn, and is about to queening. And Magnus thinks about should he do now or not. And he makes a queen. The black is lost now. He should resign the game, and he does. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and help me to reach 1000 subscribers. Thank you.